Have you ever wondered what secrets lie buried beneath the sands of Egypt? What if the Great Pyramid of Giza wasn't just a tomb, but a gateway to something far more ancient and powerful? Prepare yourself, because we're about to uncover a story where a legendary curse is not what it seems, and every grain of sand hides a thousand-year-old mystery. Our story begins in the vast, unforgiving Egyptian desert, under a sun that scorches everything it touches. Here, we meet Daniel, a brilliant and ambitious young archaeologist, driven by a singular obsession. In his hands he clutches an ancient, weathered map, a fragile promise of a hidden chamber buried deep within the heart of the Great Pyramid. His guide is Layla, a woman whose knowledge of the desert is as deep as the secrets it holds. As the wind whips sand around them, she looks at Daniel with a worried expression. "Daniel," she whispers, her voice barely audible over the howl of the wind. Maybe some doors were never meant to be opened, but Daniel's ambition is deaf to warnings. He believes this discovery will change history forever. Following the cryptic clues on the map, they trek for days until they find it, a colossal stone gate half swallowed by the dunes, its surface covered in hieroglyphs that seem to pulse with an unseen energy. It's a sight no modern human has ever witnessed. Layla hesitates, a sense of dread chilling her to the bone. "Something is watching us," she murmurs, her eyes scanning the desolate landscape. Daniel, however, is consumed by the thrill of discovery. He raises his flashlight, and as its beam hits the ancient carvings, they begin to glow with a faint, ethereal light. With a deep, grinding groan that echoes through the silence of the desert, the massive stone door slides open, releasing a plume of dark, cold mist. It feels as though something ancient, something that has slept for millennia, has just awakened. They step inside, leaving the sunlit world behind. The air is thick with the scent of dust and time. They find themselves in a labyrinth of narrow corridors. The walls adorned with breathtaking murals of Egyptian gods watching over them with painted eyes. But this is no simple passageway. The floor is a treacherous mosaic of hidden traps. Blades swing from the shadows, and entire sections of the floor shift without warning. Their only guide is the strange, otherworldly glow of a blue crystal that Daniel found near the entrance. It casts long, dancing reflections on the walls, illuminating the path ahead. As they navigate the deadly maze, Daniel stops to examine the murals more closely. "These symbols ... double quotes," he mutters, tracing them with his finger. "They tell a story, not of a king, but of a guardian, a protector of the Pharaoh's soul." The hieroglyphs aren't just decoration. They are a warning, a chronicle of the entity that guards this sacred place. Deeper and deeper they go, until the narrow corridors open into a magnificent chamber bathed in a golden hue. In the center stands a sarcophagus, intricately engraved with a chilling inscription: "He who disturbs shall face judgment." This is at the heart of the pyramid, the final resting place of a long-forgotten ruler. The air hums with an immense power. Ignoring Layla's pleas to turn back, Daniel reaches out, his fingers trembling as he touches a large turquoise gem embedded in the sarcophagus lid. The moment his skin makes contact, the entire pyramid groans, the ground trembles violently, and dust rains from the ceiling. Around them, colossal statues of Anubis, the jackal-headed god of the afterlife, begin to move. Their stone eyes crack open, glowing with a malevolent red light. Sand pours from hidden crevices in the ceiling, and a deep, resonant voice echoes from the very stones, a voice that seems to shake their souls. "You have opened the gate between life and death. The curse has been awakened." From the shadows, figures begin to rise, mummies, their wrappings tattered but their movements unnervingly swift. They are the eternal guardians, reanimated to defend their tomb. The chamber becomes a whirlwind of swirling sand and firelight as Daniel and Layla fight for their lives. Using their torches to keep the creatures at bay and their wits to navigate the chaos, they desperately search for an escape. Layla spots a doorway high on the chamber wall, leading towards the pyramid's peak. But the path is blocked by a complex puzzle of glowing hieroglyphs. They must rearrange the symbols in the correct sequence to unlock the exit, all while the sand rises around them, threatening to bury them alive. "Hurry!" Layla yells, her voice strained with panic. The sand's rising. Time is running out. With the last of their strength, they solve the puzzle. A hidden passage opens and they scramble up a dark, winding staircase, emerging onto the very summit of the Great Pyramid just as the sun begins to rise. The view is breathtaking. The world below is bathed in the soft, golden light of dawn. In the center of the peak is a small stone pedestal. Daniel, realizing what he must do, takes out the blue crystal. He places it into the pedestal socket. At that exact moment, the first rays of the morning sun strike the crystal, which refracts the light into a brilliant, golden beam that shoots straight down into the pyramid's core. A wave of pure, warm light washes through the entire structure. Below them, the spirits of the guardians, their duty fulfilled, dissolve peacefully into the light. Panting, Daniel looks at the spectacle in awe. It wasn't a curse, he whispers, a profound understanding dawning on him. It was protection. Their ordeal is over, but the mystery is far from solved. That night, back in the bustling city of Cairo, Daniel sits alone, studying the ancient map once more. He can't shake the feeling that he missed something. As he stares at the parchment, a new line of text, written in a chilling blood-red script, slowly materializes before his eyes. It reads, "The pyramid was only the beginning. The kingdom of the gods lies beneath the sand. The adventure is not over. In fact, it has just begun." The hidden chamber wasn't the final destination. It was merely the first clue in a much larger, more dangerous quest. Thank you so much for joining us on this epic journey. What do you think the kingdom of the gods could be? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love stories of mystery and adventure, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss what happens next. Until then, keep exploring.